I am in whisper.
Oh, but no, I mean, not like that, Tommy. I can't hear you if you do that.
That's the point.
But you need to actually whisper as well.
Yes, I do. I need to whisper. I'm aware. It's hard to keep that up the entire time, though, because it doesn't always pick up. You fuck.
What do you mean? It's not my fault.
I actually have it set to be like 3% threshold, so, you know. It's fine. Am I loud if I get close to you?
Yeah.
What? What's wrong? You gonna be you gonna look like you're a crazed woman, like talking to yourself whenever I'm not visible? Should be great. Be perfect. It's gonna be funny. Damn, it took a lot longer than I thought it would.
I'm having a bit of anxiety right now.
Why? You're fine.
I don't know. I never know, honey. I never know. you
You're
keep asking that, but I never know.
fine. Come here.
Why are you so short?
Cause you're
I'm not
floating.
floating.
I told you.
Am I? I'm not. I'm at 0. Fuck you mean?
That
Why am I floating?
you being at 0 just means you're at 0 in your play space, not the ground.
But it should be on the floor. That's what I mean.
Welcome to Play Space Mover.
Like
It's never right.
It shouldn't be. It was right until right now.
I told you were floating before I died.
I didn't hear anything.
Baby, I told you were floating in the
But
picture.
either way,
That's why we were at different heights.
I didn't hear anything. You probably died when you were saying that, and I didn't hear. But either way, it's not done that until today. I swear.
If I died when I said that, I wouldn't be looking at the camera. Nor would I have my eyes be red. I said it when Beta called us
I don't know.
taller than
I
them.
didn't hear anything.
Yeah. But yeah, if you're not the same height as me, I always try to keep myself on the floor, and you know how I move around and shit? I have a hotkey that lets me just snap myself back to the floor. I'm always on the floor. It's a fucking habit for me to double click that and just be on the floor. Just in case. Because I never know if I accidentally moved myself by opening a 3.0 menu or something. So I just do it.
The 0 on my thing should be on the floor in VRChat. I don't know why it's not today.
It might just be this model. Remember, every model has a different height. Well, floor.
No. I know it's not, because this model hasn't had this issue before.
I don't know. Just keep in mind, like, every time you launch a game, VR, Play Space Mover / OVR Advanced Settings will set your play space to however you're standing. Or at least however.
It's never changed like that before. I don't know.
Whatever
I don't know.
or at least whatever you left it to in the previous session, if you set it at any point.
If I move myself in a previous session, then quit VR, it resets back to 0 when I launch it again. It's always done that.
I mean, it always does that to me as well, but I've had to fix it before because it loads in wrong. I don't know why it does it. It's random. It's done it to me a few times.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm already anxious about whatever the fuck's going in my head. I don't know, whatever. It's fine. I'm just trying to breathe.
The session started. The rooster audio broke.
You'll be okay. Oh God. You'll be okay. Just breathe. Don't get in the character too much.
Mm-hmm. No, I know. It's not me getting into the character.
No, I know. That's what I mean. If the character doesn't help, take a break, please. I can walk around alone for a bit. And have my flaw trigger.
If I leave early as well, you can keep going around.
I know. You be okay. I want you to be okay.
Okay.
Not to enjoy my time here. I want to enjoy my time here with you. Okay? Just breathe. Relax. It's okay. VRChat closed itself. Cool. Yep, it's a This time it was just the VR chat, but still can do that.
Do either of you know?
This this is the voice. More of a whisper. Sorry
I think
about
we've
that.
managed to
I
sneak
exist
you
again.
on successfully. It's okay.
Seems like it. Sorry for being a little quiet. Rather not them hear me just in case.
No,
Also,
that's normal. I expected you to be.
I almost lost my sentience just a few minutes ago. Pain.
No.
Back now. It wasn't my head this time, it was just the system. You know, this place that we call VRChat just closed. Anyway.
Do you want to
Find
look
the
for
inn.
the two we talked to? The inn? We could do that as well.
We can find the inn.
Okay. Do you have an idea of where it could be?
Nope. Ask around. Tee.
Some people are coming from this way, so maybe? I don't know. Stairs that lead to stairs.
It is indeed a choice. A strange one.
Yeah. Restrooms.
I was thinking, are you gonna be calling me a baby bird or something?
No, you're a baby lemon. Where is it? Wait a while.
Houses at the very least.
Mm.
We were by the farm before.
Seems it may
I
be
think it's back where we were.
came from.
That was where we were.
Where's the,
That was back where we were.
So we went this way. There's a tavern over there. Which means taverns.
Tavern's right over there, I believe.
Alright. So left is down. Right is up. Alright.
Yes.
Right.
I guess the inn is just in the town hall. Strange.
Yeah, I kind of expected it. Either in the tavern or some sort of town hall. But
Are you looking around
I kind of
for
want to let
me?
other people check in before we do.
Would you rather not get a room?
I would, but I
Then
want to let
do you
people
want
do
to
it
end
first,
up
so
in
I
a
know how to
room
do it.
with someone else?
No.
Then get a room quickly.
Something about the dwarves monopolizing something? Something what? I heard you mention before something about the dwarves monopolizing something.
Not monopolizing, prioritizing. They prioritized the drinking hall in their building. It's rather large.
Which I guess it's predictable.
Wait. Didn't we check in already?
And he said, claim a room. It was paid for. We're adventurers.
This one.
He's more open than I would have thought.
It
It's
is.
quite the fancy place. I take it we're allowed to be in here.
Well.
Everyone else is, it seems, so. Clinic. Good to know, I suppose.
Meadhall. I'm gonna go see if
Yeah, they
this
got
is
pool.
perhaps the inn we were promised. I can't believe there's no handrails.
Let me know if you find something.
I would have thought dwarves would be very much into handrails.
Yes. This one, no.
I'll eventually probably.
Yeah, this is definitely the inn. Okay.
Eventually, I'll probably live somewhere alone, but
The far room? Oh, it can claim by 2 people.
Hmm?
It's just the best option then.
yeah, I don't care all that much about that.
That one says claimed. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, so you can. See.
Do you want a single room
Do we
or
just
not?
do we just take one of these?
Oh.
I'm guessing there's signs inside
Maybe.
hang up.
Okay. I guess I wasn't.
And that's
paying
what I did.
Okay.
I think the table too high.
Act quickly or they'll be claimed.
Yeah, that's right. Why would the dwarves makes the table too high?
What do you think of this one?
Middle of the hallway. I'm fine with any. You're the one who needs to pick. I don't use a bed.
I suppose.
That's why I
But
suggested
do we-
the one out there. Open.
Do we take one for 2 or?
How are you today?
I'm good. A little confused, but
Morning.
I'm good.
Morning.
Don't worry, I got something to help with that.
Ah, yes. I'm definitely interested in this as well.
Do you want one for 2? We can take that corner room if they didn't take it.
What?
Keep looking. I'll let you
I've
figure
already
it
had
out.
some today. Started my morning,
I
but I
This one would be nice, actually.
Then claim it.
I mean, this is like... Is this all like self-serve?
And obviously, first claim gets the bigger bed.
Someone else is bigger than I am or more broad, I'll give them that bed.
Though I'm sure the other room also had a balcony. In the corner, further from passing everyone else.
Well, this one has chairs, so.
I'm sure they all do. We can still check, keep the claim, remove it if needed.
No, there is no balcony, look.
But it is closer to the exit. But fair enough. If you do not mind passing
This
other
one's nicer.
people's rooms as you go.
That's
Not as much.
Fair enough.
Expecting some
Then
squill.
let's go.
oh, thank you.
That's proper mead.
I mean,
Only one
that's sort of my
claim
fault if
needed.
they're not introducing us. They already. It's done for us.
Unless you want me to
Can
claim
you say
the
something?
other one. Hmm.
I could not hear anything that you just said until now.
Only one claim needed. Unless you want me to claim the other one.
No, that's not needed.
You want to check
We
the
should leave some
corner?
room for others if they need it.
Something we have in common.
Or is the balcony fine? We can keep looking around. Plenty of rooms.
Maiden voice? Even though it's technically long before.
I wouldn't be surprised if the triple room would have
Yeah,
even
I
more
mean-
privacy.
There is.
No, thank you.
How does it taste?
Within reason.
Go ahead, like a little bit, honey.
Just not.
I'll pass for now. Maybe later.
Oh,
Coward.
come on, have a bit. Have a drink.
Why?
Come on, we need to get your palate up. You only.
Well, our way out
There's a
is
lot.
through the tavern, or this way. It would seem.
What'd you say?
There's also the one who pointed the gun at me. I'm
Our only way out seemed to be the tavern, or the exit.
One with the purple. It's spreading.
Unless there's
Seen that.
another staircase.
Yeah, I am not doing a 3-room though. I can deal with one more person, not the 2 more people.
Depends who it
A
is.
misunderstanding that she's since apologized for.
I can get used to one other person. It's not.
Truly, though?
More than 2 people, yes.
My tease.
What?
Hmm?
What'd you say?
I tease.
It's really hard to hear you.
I know. It's the first time you've experienced me actually whispering. And the shadow is quite long. I mean, look where I am. Over here. The longer the shadow, the further my voice.
I'm gonna wait for them to go before I get some food.
Very well.
What do you think of the ship?
It's been barely an hour.
Yeah, but
It's a
can't you form
ship.
an opinion in an hour?
Do I need to?
Oh, so they've also given you a nickname too?
You must have some thoughts about it.
Then what do you think?
It's beautiful.
Is that it?
And it's impressive.
Hmm. It's not the ship that matters. We knew it could, and what it could do. All of those were things you thought of before you got on board. So that may be beautiful. What do you think of the passengers, the crew? The people you've met for less than a few minutes.
Same as I did before.
Then you understand. An opinion can't be made in an hour. At least not a good one.
Maybe not of people, but of places you can.
Well, everything you described to me is something you already thought and told me before. So your opinion hasn't changed on the ship?
I'm assuming the inn.
No
might be
differences. What did you expect? That is a good question. A better one. We're an adventurer. What do you think we'll do?
Explore places, I suppose, and help
Wherever they
people.
land. Tortuga and North included, most likely.
I just won't get off.
You may not have a choice some days.
Well, so long as I have a choice, I won't.
You need to stop speaking in riddles. People are gonna think you're out of your mind.
Then will you not mind losing your shadow for a few days?
You know it gets worse with time, huh? Yes, I know.
If you want to go, I'm not going to stop you.
I'm sure the North isn't so bad.
What do you plan to do with the axe? Chop some wood? There aren't any trees around.
But it is a decision.
You really need to be careful with how you see people.
And getting far from one's caster is not a good idea. I am tethered.
Well, then you'd have to convince me to go.
Don't let the cheat this season change you.
Mi sta toccando nell'aria.
It can be winter anywhere. In the north, it is merely just cold. Most of the time. Not a season.
I'm not getting off the ship.
The season still persists on the ship. It changes nothing. You're already there.
Well, then I'll stay in my room. Seems to have quieted down.
Ugh.
It would make for an interesting story, though.
Second try's a charm.
They have gone.
Okay. Oh, there's a stage.
Of course. This is also a tavern. I'm sure the other one has one as well.
Is that
You can always break the ice with music.
Although, if you don't mind sharing.
Maybe not today.
But there's a pretty good one with a balcony over here. You'd have to speak with Gideon, but this one is pretty good. You know, Gideon, do you know who Gideon is?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello again. Stage.
Yeah.
Yes, that one.
Going to play.
Not today. I'm still writing a song.
Okay.
Ah, drink.
Hello. Oh.
Ah,
there you are. Yes, we were just looking at dreams.
I would suggest probably one of these for both of you.
Well,
Nice
I
and
had my
close to the balcony there.
That's better.
I had my eyes on a house instead of this. And besides, I think Molly already took one, so I think I'm good.
That was
I was just looking for the sake
more
of
of a
looking.
pick-me-up rather than anything else, but sure.
Oh, you're looking to buy a house already?
I'm not sure where to go.
You'll figure it out.
Okay. We have some neighbors.
Some, not all.
Yes, I could go without that too.
Better neighbors than roommates at the moment.
Good table. Except for candle.
Well, I can turn off the candles, right?
Yes. Good room. No windows.
Do you want to stick with them?
Do what you want.
You know, I'm not good at deciding that stuff.
Then we find someone to introduce you to.
Right.
Okay.
Like this. Not like this when sun comes out.
Do you think they have a room already?
Probably. The balcony is a bit bright, but it's fine.
That's true.
However, the sun does not come up and shine inside,
Okay. Oh.
thankfully. So it should be fine.
We should look for another room. Oh, sorry.
Oh, excuse me. Oh. Oh, my eyes.
Val,
Let's just check.
the balcony does not harm me. The sun does not shine in. It will be fine. I just need to stay in your shadow.
This one's not so bad. It's essentially not going to shine through this window a lot.
You need to be comfortable. I can sleep in any shadow.
I'll be
over
comfortable
this.
anyway.
Keep the claim.
I just need to stay together. To be bothersome one day if,
You
you know.
wanted it. We keep it.
This one's completely dark. This would be perfect.
No privacy.
Hmm.
You would want to have someone to room with that you choose for this one, would you not? And definitely not a male.
Maybe there's...
As all the people you
One
have
bed.
talked to recently have been male.
What does that have to do with anything?
Would you change in front of a male?
I wouldn't really change in front of anyone.
Then that room doesn't work in general, does it?
No, I suppose not.
I believe all the rooms are upstairs only. The balcony is fine. The curtain is enough. I am not like her. I have been with you much longer. I can put up with a little light. And that is what the caster is for. Give me shade and shadow.
I know.
Should probably go get some necessities.
I still should think about you when I pick a room.
If you like the room, keep the room.
This isn't Doc and Keith, alright?
Seems this one
This
has
could
a
work.
soundproofing.
They all do. I could change this into illusion, and it'll be fine, right?
The room is fine, Val. You're worrying too much. I brought up a concern, not a worry.
Not
And
even
nor
started
did I
thinking
bring up
about it.
something that
I have a
needed
plan.
to be changed.
You get a mug. Any kind of material,
you
probably
have
good
to-
material.
It is fine.
You put runes on
I
it,
didn't have to sneak on.
Keep it.
and you eliminate the problem.
Are you sure? I'm sure we can figure something out.
This is worse.
This one's even worse. It's not even a wardrobe.
Keep the one.
Do you know what to play?
Not on a risk that they have.
I'm telling you,
I believe we got the best option.
everyone would line
She
up.
doesn't know I've barely seen anyone play.
Surprisingly, they let me on without needing to pay.
Or you know
And
better
that's the
what
one
was.
to the right is better.
People would enjoy drinking
But you
alcohol
don't
without
know
getting
whose
drunk.
it
I know.
is.
Oh, I know some people do it to get drunk, but
Yeah.
people want to drink alcohol without.
I mean, other than the balcony, it doesn't have windows.
Precisely.
Turn that light off, and
And this room
it's perfectly fine.
can easily be blanketed and covered in its own curtain.
Yeah.
You have pure privacy, which you should be doing anyway. I may not like it on the balcony. In fact, by complete accident, there is a wall. The only concern would be that direction. But the trees should help.
Yeah, if this is dawn, that means that's sundown. We can't go in the balcony.
But at sundown, darkness arrives.
Yeah.
Which
We
means
could
you
also...
need merely wait. And remember, the sun
If they have
will-
any spares, we could add one here.
The sun will also be directly above us at times.
Yeah.
We are also on a ship
What-
that is flying. Direction changes.
What should we do when it's middle of the day then?
Simple.
If you're fine with it.
Night is where I shine
Right.
anyway.
There's one that's
I'll be back.
Yeah.
a big
Oh,
room,
yeah.
2 rooms, 1 bedroom for one
Are
person.
you sure you're not going to play?
Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. Oh, sorry.
Multiple
I
Oh,
am not
I hardly seem to. Excuse me. Pardon me.
Chosen is going to.
But I mean, it's not be rude to just walk through you.
By my roommates already.
I'm sure.
Table.
Very sure.
Interesting.
At least I have my own bed.
I have never minded
Okay,
it
no, that's-
previously.
It's not ready.
I think I lucked out.
I am assuming you have
I
Bird
think you
Stabber
gotta-
as roommate,
I think he's still
considering
got
they
two.
are your.
We have plenty of
Come
bread.
on.
I was about to say, who is Bird Stabber? And then I remembered, yeah, she did. First day I met her, stab a bird in the middle of the street. Yes.
Considering they are companion, I wouldn't say friend. I think friend is the stronger word.
Let's go outside.
Honestly, just nearly
people
up
on standby to
upstairs.
feed the newcomers on the Kalypsia, alright? I would assume so, Zimmerman.
Admittedly didn't look into any
I'm
of the
not
rooms
going to just
beforehand.
grab
I
food
just
off of
found
the
the one that
table and
was
act
mine.
like it's mine.
So I'm kind of curious how big the other ones are.
We're not pillaging.
For the third time, we're not
God, it's so bright. It's so bright compared to inside. You wanna hop in?
Don't call it that.
What else is it?
I am your shadow. I just need to go back on the ground.
Well,
Do you forget that if I do not sit around you, you cease to have one? Have you not noticed?
I have.
Then do not say.
So funny to call it that. Killjoy.
Maybe I'll just leave you without one for a while.
That's just mean.
Then people will look at you confused and you'll be center of attention, not playing music. Quiet now. You should talk to people, though.
Well, I'm a gunsmith from Orzammar, so if you need a gun or...
You've been saying that for the past 2 weeks.
You should talk to people.
So casually out in the open, too.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
Have fun.
Doing good out in the open.
You have a sword on your back?
Should we not have things out in the open? Should I hide my knife?
Plus, I'm proud of
rather
it. I made it myself.
Yes, I'm sure others can see how proud you are. Regardless, though, as a gunsmith, you, is that, your only profession?
Well, I can really do any smithing. I just specialize in guns and complex mechanisms. I'm a tinkerer.
Your shadow is sticking to you rather closely.
I'm not his.
Sorry.
Hello? Hey.
Friend of yours?
I don't know this person, no.
I just got curious.
As am I.
I've just heard that guns are easier to use than weapons of melee.
I see.
Well, they give you range. It depends. Guns can be a bit high maintenance and a bit pricey, but they're definitely nicer than a sword. They give you distance.
A defense when I'm not around.
Have you seen any promising locations that you would like me to see about securing?
I don't know if we can afford that.
Of course not now. But future. But then having me all the time at your side, is it not? Something for yourself.
This is the part where you sort of engage in marketing.
Yeah, Listen, I don't have a shop yet, but when I do, I'll let you know, and you can see the prices for things. Guns are usually on the more expensive side. It depends what you're looking for, because black powder can be a bit expensive. Magic weapons, depending on if you want a crystal be put in it as the source of magic, can get pricey over time. But like my gun, I put my own mana into it. So I'm basically my own source of ammo, which can be easier. If you're looking for something less pricey, I could also make something like a crossbow. I don't only make guns, so. But if you're looking for a weapon,
Over there. Should be over here.
looking for a weapon, I'll be happy to make it as long as I get myself set up somewhere.
Well, you best find a place before it's claimed.
I suppose so.
Back in the town hall.
there he goes. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'll just wait for him to get.
Well, the
Yeah.
baker's closed. Apothecary's closed.
See,
I assume a lot of things are closed
it's that easy.
right now.
It's
Seems
seemingly
like things are
probably
pretty
for
quiet.
people boarding.
I understand certain things.
You'll learn eventually.
It seems like it's for people
Surprising,
boarding.
if I'm being honest.
I don't know.
The library.
Ah, the library.
Over there?
Over there.
Okay.
Yeah, past the center on the right side.
Is it also
Not if-
closed?
Yes. Hey, look.
You sure? Are you sure you can't
well-
simply use your foot to open the door?
Did you really?
Why, that would technically be trespassing. And I would not do such a thing.
Right. You definitely would not.
Of course not. That's illegal.
That sounds like.
Where's the tavern? Tavern's back
What
there.
is that?
Well open.
Oh,
No,
so
I
I
will
didn't
not
even
open
introduce
if you use your
myself.
foot.
I'm Leto Bronmora.
It is more
Sorry.
sideways.
The Lara there. The
You have
bard.
your own foot, do you not?
Mm.
Cannot use that.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
That feels intriguing.
Yes, does not work on door.
Prima, her shade.
Yes, I am not the door. You
Her
can
shade.
use his
Oh,
foot.
all right. Nice to meet you both. Try to get myself set up as soon as possible.
Could you not simply sink between the floorboards then, you as being non-corporeal?
Cannot open books.
I suppose so, but you can at least preview the venue.
Technically, it would also be trespassing, which is illegal.
Are you not able to solidify?
That's safe.
Oh my, looks like I'm caught between this conversation again.
Did see a third.
Not caught.
Very caught.
Can't leave.
That is right, I can leave.
So not caught.
I was going to say no one's keeping you here. If you wish to leave, you can.
Unless you wish
I
to
just got
protect
here.
you for some reason.
Wants to be confused again.
Maybe I do want to be kept here.
Masochist.
No, that is Stockholm.
Isn't that worse?
Stockholm.
Give me a burger. Mother.
That depends on if you think getting harmed over getting trapped is worse. Torture over being robbed of your own free will of passage. But still not harmed. But that is another subject.
Well, masochism implies you like it.
Masochism implies the harm.
Well, yes, and that you enjoy it.
I am staying here, therefore it is Stockholm.
I think it would be that if one of us were keeping you here, which none of us are. So,
This is not Stockholm.
masochist.
No, I am not feeling any sort of uncomfortability or torture.
Are you implying he does not like our conversations?
No, he was implying he didn't like our conversations.
How dare you?
But I am staying here willingly.
So masochist.
So masochist.
No, no, that is the. I am again not experiencing any uncomfortability. So there's hardly any masochism to go around.
Uncomfortability.
Normally, I didn't think you were uncomfortable if you were being a masochist.
That is what it implies, though.
Very strange.
Does it?
Interesting person.
Well, she brought it up. Unless you wish to expand upon it more.
Be confused.
No, I think I'm confused.
Same.
I'm perfectly within my state of mind.
I said interesting, not insane.
That is from your own perspective. You are the one confused, after all.
Possible.
Likely.
A conversation like this, other week, happens many times.
Too many unknowns.
More than I care for. You
stay quiet a lot, even during our previous conversation. Were you quite alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you sure you're not the one that wants to escape?
I'm fine.
I am not keeping you here.
I'm fine.
Very well. So, you two, you've been about this probably more than I have. I've only been on the front part of the ship. Have you found any points of interest?
There's a house down there that has a blue light compared to everywhere else.
Whoa. House.
Wishing fountain has steps inside.
I'm pretty sure that it's just a podium of some kind.
Towards the F then.
Fountain. Water.
Oh, I'm sorry, I did not see that.
Bathhouse.
Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. I wasn't sure if it was a private conversation or not.
No, definitely not. If you were here a few minutes ago, then perhaps.
What?
They were there for a bit.
Nothing.
They were listening.
Nothing. Think of.
I didn't feel it proper to interject, but...
Then perhaps you can
Well,
take my
you were
place
talking-
then. I see a friend that I wish to speak to. Go on.
Oh, certainly. Okay. Okay.
She will talk to you in my stead. Be well, friends.
See you later, masochist. I don't remember his name for the life of me.
I call him Jester. It's easier.
To many, he's now the masochistic bard, but,
Confused bard.
Confused masochistic bard.
What an interesting number of titles.
Indeed.
What would your titles be?
Oh, just captain.
Sure. We'll go with that.
What? I shall do so.
Did you just fall?
Am I wrong? Okay. Former captain, you know that cuts deep, right?
New ship. Then can be captain again.
Have you seen a pillow?
Accurate.
Yes. Okay. Need a new ship before I can call myself captain again. I just like the way it sounds, okay?
Is that the other town, do you think?
Well, no, that's a farm. It's his farm, Molly.
No, over there.
Oh, yes.
Can you not read? You're here.
Well, I can read. Well, yes, but you were pointing at here, Molly. All right, that's not what you were pointing at. You were pointing over there. You were pointing over there. Well, I don't know. Well, I'm not sure.
Open your eyes.
Mine as well.
Everyone asks name. Immediately says we'll forget name.
It happens a lot.
Your name is Ana.
That's what it was.
Yes.
How dare you?
Prima.
To see you here, Mesama.
Prima.
Prima?
To be here myself.
Still be careful.
Prima's caster.
There's painting over there.
Holgrim, pass across the
Yes.
square here again towards the chicken breast looking
Fairly
for-
simple aim.
It was
So see
easier.
in the town hall probably to see if he's actually making another one.
Are you alright?
Not do.
Yes, I'm fine.
We convinced him, but no.
Okay.
See, I guess.
Nice hat.
They do seem quite appealing. And
Thank you.
a good cushion.
Cascade Shadow.
I like
I
the
suppose
blue.
so. I'm afraid I don't
Also, I
have shade
need big
those.
hat.
Yes.
Yes, you do.
Maybe. See if any are even available.
My poor hat.
I suppose so.
In a stable with fire.
Not one known to me, at least.
Just quiet.
It shall be remembered.
Well, I'm sure. Should you wish more,
We lost the chip.
Have either of you talked to the other shade I saw?
though I assume you're lodging with the
Yes.
Briefly, yes.
yes, or escort.
How long have they been with Caster?
Do not know. Not really. Looking for in time.
They look young.
Then perhaps
Stunning
not
to
long.
believe that this is of God and ingenuity that take to the sky, and they are the same
Possible.
race that fears of flying into the sky.
Do any of us live long for you?
Though sometimes fear does breed curiosity. Most
No.
No.
And following in the opposite direction, you think they'd go deeper rather than towards it.
Though I certainly wouldn't have if it wasn't for Ana.
You can only go so far down, but you can.
Oh?
Fast runner.
I suppose.
Oh, yes, I may be a fast runner, but you're quicker on the draw with a stabby.
Yes. His job.
True definition of massacre.
Didn't exactly grow up in the best places from what I can remember.
Rails and anchor points.
Lots of running.
Lots of running.
Too far from somewhere to keep themselves grounded.
Well, hopefully you won't have to run here. It's not a very large ship.
Flowing.
I mean, it's a very large ship, but it's
Full of edge.
relatively speaking.
Though that's sort of engineering
Yes, eventually it would run out of
in its purpose. Well, I assume it is.
ground.
I'm kind of.
Long way down.
The power source of this.
Long way down.
but
Don't
I
run
built
too
them
far.
to be so easily damaged. They're either very confident in sort of safeguards that may be in play, or it is for show.
Hopefully do not need.
Yes, I should hope that they have something. I don't know if you've read
Hopefully not, no.
very security force that is tasked with keeping this ship safe. They are looking for volunteers from those who have only just boarded, which seems like
Does,
I called it.
a rather extensive.
does anyone know anything about...
I called it.
Some people had their...
No,
Uh-huh.
I feel that
Some people pay more or less when boarding.
power might
Join
Does anyone know anything about that?
that is the one I've heard so much.
Also unsure. Did not say
the one that tried to commit
Stayed in shadow.
I see. I would hope at the very least they have some sort of vetting.
Well, I heard the price was the
Very arduous.
to board. I'm sorry. You'll have to forgive me. Sometimes I kind of.
That's all right.
I'm starting to notice a pattern, though. Sounds like it is
Some people weren't charged for their ticket.
drank in too much.
Ah.
As well as drank in too much company by shape.
Thank you.
I'm unsure if someone called me.
Yes.
Who the heck?
Made it easier, but I'm not say why.
The one of red, I believe, the one with horns and the red coat. Though there are two
It's
of
not.
them now like that.
Happens often.
Taller gentleman.
A what?
The one that just peeks their head round the corner
He needs moments sometimes.
and fled.
They're talking about us.
Yeah. Yes, I'm trying to figure out if you're Dragonkin.
Are you?
No, I am. Are you Dragonkin picking on the corner and such?
You told me, am I?
That is what I'm asking you.
They're trying to figure that out.
Yes, that I'm trying to inquire.
Very confused bard.
A very confused bard, apparently.
I am really asking a question. There's no confusion at all. It is either you tell me or you do not.
Asking question because confused.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So, very confused bard.
Very confused bard.
I don't think you're getting an answer.
It was.
It's not often found
You-
that confused people tend to ask very good questions.
Yes, unfortunately so. Very confused, masochistic bard.
Not Stockholm.
Are you going to
Was he
dodge the
sentenced to walk
question,
in?
or we're going to play
Oh,
a
that'd be
roundabout game?
Well, I mean, I have horns and a tail.
So I will assume as such. Understood. We will continue our conversation elsewhere.
I see.
Did I walk in at a bad time?
No.
Confused masochist bard.
Right.
You're more than welcome to join.
Sure.
Are you writing the new song?
I will be minding the city then.
Yeah, figuring it out.
Yes. A lot of rocks, too.
It's much more, well, less earthly than I would
Not falling into
expected.
sky. Already in sky
I wasn't expecting to see, like, greenery. Especially not in the actual main building. The courtyard almost that it has in the middle of it is, I imagine it has been very difficult.
Not unless they're very good
Require
gardener.
an immense amount of water.
Suppose, yes.
Or perhaps they have some druids aboard.
I would
Is it
think
for
it's a
bathing?
bathing fountain.
and steps. Why?
There's steps into and out of.
Yes.
Perhaps if one of the smaller races were to fall inside.
Need stairs for that.
Perhaps if one of the smaller races were thrown inside.
Makes sense. Happens often. Tavern probably popular. Dwarven make.
Well,
Does anyone
everyone...
home?
Oh, go on.
Go on.
No, I was just curious if everyone managed to get a room. I don't know how much
Yes.
protection there is, but...
I did.
I found the darkest corner.
Oh.
Still has window.
It can be remedied with a blanket.
I think there might have been a few rooms in the middle that didn't.
There was one room without a single window. Single room.
Damn.
I think. Or was it a double?
I don't remember
Either
seeing one
way,
in
it
mine
was
now that
pitch
I'm thinking
black.
about it.
Not even a candle.
It was a double.
But there was no candle.
But
Just
it's
two
Okay.
beds.
it's not taken yet.
I don't think
It's
so.
very not private. Privacy is not great in that room.
Ah.
Seems I also managed to luck out. I've heard a lot of people are bunking up with people and whatnot. But the room I found, oh, I guess was a find, was a large room, just a table in it and whatnot, and then a second room with a single bed. So I'll be sleeping like a king, I think, for the next, at least coming weeks.
Well, the plus side is there's drink down below the rooms, so.
True. Many people have already tapped
That's
into it as well.
Dog hair.
I wouldn't say it's important, just that it's a plus.
Yes, important. Dog hair.
Okay. Hair. Yes, understood. Are you fond of drink then?
I am known to partake every now and again.
Means yes.
Yes,
You a
sir.
gambling man?
If the occasion is right.
Fair enough, fair enough. At some point I'm looking to get a gambling circle on the go, but we'll see what happens.
And I lost that gamble. It was a poor gamble, one I will not make again.
Given you ran, most likely.
Get better.
It is a lesson I soon won't forget.
Can get better. Again, group. Can get better with group.
I suppose?
Teach him.
We'll talk more later. No need to feel pressured by it right now.
I think it would be rather wise for him to do so. It's
The
not like
pressure?
she'll be going away.
Perhaps I'm misunderstanding something. Did I miss something here, or? I suppose
I misunderstood. I'm sorry if I...
Confusion circle return.
In a sense,
The option is open if you ever wish to partake.
they are if you look at their shadow attached.
Oh,
What I meant. No, that wasn't what I was confused about. The teaching him path I got mixed up in. It's fine, whatever.
Needs to be better at gambling.
Right. Fair enough.
I got great poker face.
I like to believe I'm pretty good gambling, given we've gotten this
It
far.
is quite hard to see your face in general.
Yeah, that's right. It's great poker face.
Indeed. But do you have a good poker voice?
Yep.
I can understand that.
Realizing now that reading faces might be a little difficult in this sphere. What it is, what it is.
At least they can't lie to you with their faces.
I suppose. But, either way. Cannot lie, is that true?
Yes.
Alright.
A good answer.
I'll make sure to take every story you tell about him to heart, then. Including the ones about the twins.
No, I can confirm those are all true. Unfortunately.
Well, what is your plans going forward today? Are you anyone here looking for work? I know you are getting a building. Or is it just settling in?
Perhaps settling in for now.
Waiting for a bookstore.
I would also like to find if there's, well, yes, books would be good.
It's closed.
I find that perhaps they don't have any employees. There were hiring signs around. I'm uncertain how. Does anyone know how any of this works? I had assumed that there might be some way to gain information. I've not yet found any way of doing so.
I suppose when the stores start opening, you can just ask.
Yeah, I understand.
I mean more broadly. If I wished to, for example, I'd wished to inquire perhaps about the price of property.
Ah. No, I don't...
Maybe. That's very true.
2 days.
I suppose that's fair enough.
I understand the weird feeling about it, though. I even heard that a few people who got on ship had their stuff already paid for them without their knowledge.
Yes.
Yes, actually.
I
Some
suppose you
people
were
were
not
not
one of them.
asked to pay for their ticket, and had been given a room at the inn to stay in.
I suppose you were one of the unlucky ones.
Man.
Will not say who. Could not figure it out.
Though I'm not going to question it. A free room's a free room. Okay. That is a fact. I am sober, yes.
If you do not need to pay for a room, then I suppose it's more that you can use to pay for gambling.
Oh, maybe I need to have a few more drinks. I soon be mishearing you today. More often than normal.
Drank as much as usual. I already went through floor wine.
Don't remind me.
I think I'm going to continue walking for a while. It was lovely chatting with all of you.
You as well.
You've all seen the noble walking around.
You mean the one who just inquired whether or not I was a dragonkin?
I mean, the kid kind of covers the tail, so.
I mean the
coat.
red-haired one that's walking over there.
Same thing. You wearing it like a cape anyway, so.
I thought you were talking about the blonde one.
Yes, all must be a noble. From a family known for being envoys.
So,
Suppose it makes sense to send an envoy here, but...
You mean that one?
Yeah, the one that I just pointed at, yes.
I wouldn't log in.
Ah, I see. Hello there.
Greetings.
Yeah.
Do any of you folk happen to know where the library is?
The store right up there.
There is a map.
But it's closed.
Imagine much of it will close until Kalypsia is fully in motion.
At least we know where it is now. At least. Thank you very much, all of you. It's much appreciated.
It's no problem at all.
Thank you.
But, what was I saying? I don't quite remember anymore. No, I've seemed to have forgotten. But yeah, no, I imagine things might open up a little bit more the longer we, the further we travel. Sure, everyone else is scampering to get their things together.
They did only just let us on.
Either way, I think I might continue my rounds again. See if I can find any fun little nooks and crannies not on the map. Take care, everyone.
Be careful.
No.
We stumbled across a part that seemed to have no railing, and it just straight drop.
The barrier was up, though, was it not?
I don't know. I just saw very long fall.
Near the farm?
No, back up that way.
Ooh, interesting. Well, I imagine the barrier... Well, I guess it depends on where it is. The barrier should prevent it, I think, but I wouldn't play with it anyways.
I suppose you were right. Yes. Magic bubble.
Hey, Leto, you want to see Secret Spot? Or, not Leto, Docu. That's one. Want to see Secret Spot?
Sure. Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye. You as well. I'm Lucy.
I'm Prima.
I'm Elijah Ferranteef. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, I think it's important to keep track of them.
And who may you be?
Valera. Pleasure.
It's nice to meet you. Prima and Valera.
She is a bard, and I am her bodyguard.
Oh, you're a bard too.
I'm a bard, yes.
Are bards then confused masochist?
No, not all.
Not her. Her. Confused masochist. Do not know of others.
No, they are just shy. They do not sing or talk often. But they do play.
I'm sure your music's lovely. I look forward to hearing it.
Thank you. I probably won't be playing today, but
That's alright.
when I'm done writing the next song, I maybe.
Okay. Shall we continue our rounds and keep on introducing ourselves?
Okay. What?
Farewell.
Bye-bye.
Yes, it's dreadful, I know.
Goodbye. Would see you fit Freeman better.
And was that way?
See ya. Yeah, that fits her so much better.
Inn is up at the top of the hill. Yes.
This way. We knew that.
Yep.
We knew that. We totally knew that.
You're
Just keep going up the stairs.
better. There's a way of putting it.
Where else?
Sure.
Would you like to introduce yourself to more people?
I'm just getting used to some people, that's all.
I suppose we could get more alcohol, but I still feel it's a bit early.
Find the old guy.
I guess we could.
Not feeling
Where's the mermaid?
I don't think I've seen her.
I'm sure they're around if
Am
they
I?
are.
The old guy seems better.
too early.
Okay. Well, yes, however... How dare you? Imply... Okay, I can't even hold up
Shall
that.
we? I'm the one who's been standing all the time.
Yes. I did say it's too early to get a drink.
The captain said that.
Something wrong.
Strange. And from Tortuga.
There, I am perfectly fine. Either way,
My memory may only be a few years and bits and pieces, but I can still make some jokes.
You're better at it than I am.
And my memory's less than yours. I just keep things that are needed. I do want to read one of those signs. Where is one?
I think there was one where we were having a conversation.
Yes, but I wasn't close enough to read it.
Of course, though to be honest, it doesn't seem too difficult to get it here, which is nice. Great. Anyway, it's good to see you aboard the ship.
2 days.
I didn't know you were boarding.
Since it.
I hadn't originally intended to, but I think I've noticed that little alcove there.
It's too bright.
Climb once
You
Very nice. I'll show right here.
may search for him yourself.
Huh?
little area.
I can't lead you
Oh,
much.
yeah.
It's not painful, but we can.
He could still be at the tavern.
He could. Did you see him leave?
No.
Then let us check. You're slow. You're making me stretch your shadow. What?
I'm not gonna start running everywhere.
Just a little faster. Speed walking, it exists. Never been in a rush for a show.
Yeah, but I'm not really in a rush to go talk to someone.
I mean, you're also an adventurer now. Best to learn to run in those heels.
I do love you.
Yeah, you do.
I had to. And to fight in them.
But it's different for
It
you.
really is.
Watch me work, talk, and figure out, what they want. But it would be everything would be made to order rather than
Yeah.
Oh, actually, what's all this? What's going on? Anything interesting?
Keep me in
Join
your
us.
shadow.
We invite you to join us for the Sail Away celebration. Enjoy complimentary drinks and snacks in the city center provided by the staff at the Eye of Time. We at Kalypsia are excited to begin our journey with you. The celebration begins in 2 days. We hope to see you there. Absolutely, excellent. We'll party in 2 days. Join the Sentinels. A newfound home needs protectors. Become a Sentinel guard and ensure our Sky City is secure and our passengers are safe.
Seems all the shops are hiring as well. People were right.
The currently established ones.
Not just for our Rebel Cafe. No.
True.
If buying your own is too much, I guess you could work at any of the ones that are already here.
Become a guard?
What are you looking to do here?
I'm looking to set up a enchanting workshop. Everything will be made to order. I wouldn't really have wares exactly for sale. But I need a place to keep my tools and, actually work out of.
That's fair.
No partying today, that's what I'm interested in. I think I'm a little old to be a guard.
Blacksmith is hiring. I'm probably going to be working with Heelgrim at his restaurant / gunsmith. So.
Any idea where he's setting up shop? Or?
He was looking at this building to set up shop.
This one here, huh?
Yeah.
I honestly probably need something small. I don't need a huge hole up the room.
Looks rather large. I imagine
just like
anything up here will probably go quickly as it's near the inn.
Indeed. Still need to have a bit of a look around. The building probably a little large. That could be decent. I need to start poking around these buildings. That's what I need to do.
Good luck.
Well, good luck with that.
Thank you.
I need to find Heelgrim.
The large bearded one that cooks.
Yes. Yeah.
I believe they were over that way. Somewhere.
Right. Thank you. You figure out if he has the money to buy the shop yet, or he needs to work towards it. If I'm going to be working with him, I need to figure out what his plans are.
I mean, you could always
Whenever he
help
gets
him
that set
buy
up,
it.
and if I am working there, I need to talk to him about it. And that's where I'll be set up. Plans to have the food being made, their kitchen in this first floor and the gunsmith in the second floor. It's a unique idea.
Keep things separate. But wouldn't it be better to have the gunsmith? I guess either way it could be bad. Contamination and such. But I'm sure he'll keep it clean.
Yeah. I just need a workspace. So. And he makes good food, so if I get easy access to his food, it's pretty great for me.
A bonus of the job. You need to get better at this.
I didn't want to bother because he seemed busy.
See what they're doing. Ask. But I understand. Where would you like to go? Did you hear people inside?
There's a few people inside, yeah.
Then do you want to go in?
I don't know, getting used to it.
I recommend one thing. When you're listening to who I'm talking to, make note of who the shop owners and workers are. Those are the ones you need to be able to talk to. I can't handle that, nor will I ever need them.
I know.
Except for maybe an
I'll get better. I'll get used to it.
Getting you in.
I can't just get used to it in a day, Prima.
All I need from you is to talk to them once. Not an introduction, a conversation. Doesn't need to be perfect, just needs to work.
I don't pretend how. Oh, definitely not the full way east, of course not, but somewhere eastern.
Maybe they'll try and stop in around every major region, city, whatever.
Form some sort of circle or whatnot? Perhaps.
I don't know. Wow. That's captain is what I would do if I was a, apology. If you need something. Nothing, just thought I would say hello. Besides that, have you sorted out your accommodations?
Indeed.
We could sit down.
Sure.
Yes. Well, I'll worst case scenario.
Ask. You offered it.
I thought you liked the dark hallway. It lets in the light. It's an easy fix. Just, well, when the store's open, I'll buy a blanket and some nails, and we'll fix it. Easy.
What did you want?
When store's opening.
It's not a fix. Very good question.
That will suit you.
I think less likely tomorrow.
Suit you in a lovely way.
Then I will
Might see the meeting place at least in the mornings and nights.
throw
What convenient time might
the
set up occupation.
one of my blankets above the window. Problem
You
solved.
could use your jacket.
Unless you would need to rest.
Yes, do that. Also, night. Once night falls, there won't be so much light to be let in.
It's the morning we have to worry about.
Right.
Hide under many beds.
Greetings. I don't believe we've formally met yet. I'm Johan. I'm an apothecary.
Next time,
Clara. Pleasure.
Yes. Well, I just chose a place, and you had walked off, so.
Showing good table.
No, it is merely a stage name.
Are you saying you want me to move?
I have no nose in this mask.
Just saying good table.
You can't pretend that there's a nose.
I need a refill anyway.
There is no nose.
Oh.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, there is at least a smile.
And, sorry, Clara, was it?
Valera.
Valera. And what is your occupation? You don't mind me asking.
I'm a bard.
Bard. Well, that's pleasant.
Yeah.
I gotta look, she is very high. Or at least very familiar.
Will you be performing at some point?
Not tonight.
Tonight? Sorry if I'm
Not
making you.
tonight.
Have you read the news?
Sorry if I'm making you uncomfortable. Don't mean to
No.
bother you with questions.
I can only carry 2 at a time, but perhaps the kitchen has something other than alcohol.
On board guard. That caught your fancy?
Do you need my help?
No? I would assume so. You don't know what.
They are a bard. They're working on a song currently. They won't be performing tonight, but perhaps in the future if you wish to listen.
Ah, well. When you're done, I'm sure it will be a pleasure to hear.
It always is. Everyone's enjoyed it so far. Except one particular crowd. They enjoyed it, but they got rowdy. And the deal with it. Tortuga can be like that. It's a shame.
Should I bring some
They
back?
miss out on such nice music.
Indeed.
Or are you simply here to free
But
Well, then, we're lucky to have you, I'm sure.
Thank you.
Hmm.
And I am Prima. I act as her bodyguard.
Whatever gets us the most.
I see. Good to hear. At least you have protection.
Maybe there's a place somewhere in town where you can get different things.
This seemed like interesting, full of interesting people.
For a moment,
From what I gather,
Yeah.
rooms.
Plenty.
Seems like
Hmm.
you're getting an extended
Have you sorted out your accommodations?
invitation over there.
Yeah, we picked a room there.
Ah, good.
I'm referring to you.
Seems I don't have a choice then.
Uncertain.
No, she will chase to you.
Yes, but also the most risky.
Hmm.
What kind of apothecary are you? I know some make specifically, let's not get into that side of it. Potions or healing, or of what kind do you usually make?
Well, I always jump at the chance to make something more interesting, but most of my work tends to be centered around the sort of iconic trio of mana potions, stamina potions, health potions, that sort of thing. That's where most of the business lies. Unfortunately, those are fairly uninteresting to create, but such is the way of economics, I suppose.
I doubt it does exist, but ever tried making potions specifically for shades?
Unfortunate.
No, but that is definitely something I could look into. That is an interesting project.
As not all shades can solidify and drink them. It would be nice to have something we can be used on us if needed.
Perhaps. I guess. Hard to say.
I would not know. You are the
Worth a try.
apothecary.
Likely take a. If you would be willing to assist, I wouldn't mind giving that a try at some point.
So long as you can promise they're safe, I will
Because
test
they have
them.
a shade.
They will be safe. They will simply use a simple health potion. The best scenario is it works. The worst scenario is it does nothing.
Well, yes.
True
However,
enough.
that one, the other one's quiet.
Hmm.
I suppose you can kind of wait.
Anything you might
How
want.
did the Oh, I was just going to ask how the two of you became associated.
Well, they are my caster.
Call it a good feeling.
See. So,
Well, a long time ago.
They tell me
Understanding is it would have to be. Hmm.
at least.
Right.
My memory that far back is bad. It usually goes at most
Not
10
intimidating.
years, or important events.
Yes.
I see.
Being assigned a new caster is not important enough for a shade.
No.
In a sense. But
You say assigned?
Yes, perhaps
yes, casters are assigned to shades,
go legit.
just
An
as
option.
yours remains quiet.
I see.
All shadows
Who is it that does the assigning?
are shades. I do not know. We just know.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Everything that casts shadow is a caster.
Everything you say.
Their shades are just
Hmm.
quieter.
Dormant?
Well, I have an excuse why I do not see you.
I see. Well, pleasure to make your acquaintance then. Did you have a name?
Prima.
Prima.
Hmm.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Prima. Two of you are quite the pair.
Careful, hopscotch, your advancements not to go over.
We have been together quite a while.
Indeed.
Mine did before.
Do you have any potion ideas they might be able to experiment with? None.
No?
Not even one for confidence.
I cannot disagree with the next what you like to say.
It would be interesting to see them be confident for once, but it would be very off-putting.
Well, fortunately, the recipe for potion of confidence was discovered a long time ago. In fact, you can find some of it just over at the bar.
Well, that is their choice.
Not a drinker.
Although I didn't know you aiming to a bar.
No.
But what is sort of your
But thank you.
But that might make it difficult to perform.
They have no trouble performing, just speaking.
Right.
It is a strange thing.
Hmm. Well, everyone has their quirks, I suppose.
Indeed. Otherwise they wouldn't be a bard. I would imagine.
Indeed. They weren't a bard, what would they be, I suppose?
What do you think? What was your other choice? I've never asked this. I don't think.
I would have stayed home.
That's it. What job would you do?
Probably take over my parents' stuff.
Well, if someone comes
Well,
tonight, then
if that's what you want to do.
Library.
have to simply sell your body.
Oh, a library. There is a library in town. I hear they're looking for people to help. I'm not sure if you'd be interested at all, but that exists.
Not really.
And they must be close.
All right.
If It would be a good way to socialize, but I understand. But we might not have time. We did
Fair enough.
join through the Adventurers program,
See.
so we might be busy.
Well, no doubt. No doubt at some point you'll require some research done, so I'm sure you'll frequent there to some extent, though. As well as if you ever need potions or other alchemical solutions, you can come see me and then work at the apothecary.
Of course. I'll be sure to if they're too shy to. Potions are always needed, especially if you go out.
Indeed.
How the captain of the ship gets their doing.
And you yourself are capable of solidifying enough to carry them? You were just curious for Jades who are not?
Yes. To my understanding, having a physical form is necessary to drink most things.
Would seem to be the case.
Though if the potions themselves are magical in nature, perhaps pouring it through one would still work. I am unsure. I've never tried.
Indeed. Perhaps if crystal's grown with a solution, including a potion, then you shine a light through it? Hard to say. Sure, there's a solution out there.
I'm sure there is, but most non-physical injuries that shades have are minor. Not many people try to hurt them.
There you are. It should
Yeah.
be there.
At least,
Hopefully it wasn't heavy.
not like they used to.
No trouble, dog. It wasn't too far. I simply got waylaid
Right.
by, well,
It is why so many are quiet now.
Truly a shame then.
Perhaps one day, if you're nice to it, yours will speak up. But it remains quiet.
Do they charge for drinks here, or are we just meant to like serve ourselves?
perhaps it is the minutes
Perhaps in its own time.
are within the sin.
Wouldn't want to rush it.
Of course.
Well, not mine, definitely.
Anywhere you'd like to go?
Maybe.
But you all have that.
I'm not quite
Yes,
sure
let me
what's
keep
with
you.
these barrels, but you want to try it out.
Thank you. Let us know if you set up a shop or decide to work at the apothecary here. I assume you'll do the latter.
Yes, that's right. That's my intention anyway.
Well, look forward to seeing you there. Hopefully not often.
You as well. Indeed. Alright, big care.
It's terrible.
Well, I suppose it makes sense, you know. Come along. If they have it here freely having and drinking, then I suppose it makes sense that that's forward.
Trying.
If that's what you would like.
These tables are too wide. Do you mind if I sit next to you?
Better than nothing.
Right.
I was also to get a face full of fluff. Not that I wouldn't
Do you mind if we join?
I was saying, dark.
Right.
By all means.
I'm sorry about the door. I hope this makes up for it, although I expect it to look back.
It's real.
Leaving it. The door stopped only about 2 minutes after it happened.
Fair enough, but still, I felt bad. You know, I wanted to make it up to you. It's quite rude of a first impression.
Figure out what to do now here.
Well, fair, but still.
Yeah,
It's Kalypsia anyway.
there's time. There's some sort of subdivision soon.
Authority there. Explain things.
Hopefully so.
Well, I have heard that some people have had dreams of, I imagine, the same nature as them. Big fiery.
No way to learn about jobs otherwise.
Right. What do you make of it?
Everything closed.
Maybe they're just trying to figure out where to have things open properly. And stuff.
Suppose that's fair.
I was hoping to look at the boutique. I want a hat.
Well, I think it's kind of scary.
With a big feather.
There's a lot less people in that VC, that player VC than I thought there'd be.
And so far,
unless they shaved down
Really?
numbers.
88?
Many hats.
Right.
That seemed absurd.
People from Talassa and
Though somewhat accurate.
and from Orthamar. I understand. Don't worry about it. Are you perhaps a light drinker?
No, I'm
Many sorts.
Oh, well, I'm sure that's not true. But yes, the point is Orthamar, Talassa, Ostheim.
I left the last one on the ship.
I mean, so many people from so many places. If it was really a magic spell or something,
Before it went.
It's a bit worrisome, you know.
Wow. Well, if it was magic, that would make it more likely to be a trap. If it was...
Your old ship.
Right. Perhaps.
Oh, there was a mutiny.
Do you believe in a particular god, perhaps?
Oh. Sorry to hear that.
Me too. They were mostly good men. Though some of them dumb as rocks. Excuse me.
You worship any of them?
I don't believe any of them care enough.
Fair, I suppose that's one thing.
But they were good. At what they did.
So then either a trap or a warning, and you risked and came here. So I guess you thought that it was more of a warning.
But they didn't know about.
Even if it was a trap.
And they thought.
You...
I don't know what they thought, but they were stupid.
You were an adventurer earlier, but can you defend yourself in that sort of way then?
So they tried to mutiny.
Oh, I've been out on my own for...
Tried being the key word.
I suppose that's fair. And you are not
Well, you made it out, so...
I am. And my work after... My parents were diplomats, and ironically enough, after I got more into the...
Barely, yes. Aina was definitely the one who assisted most in that.
I know what that can mean. Now I don't know what to making, but... Goodness.
Okay, so...
I simply did work for money.
What do you...
What now? Shade of fish.
I suppose that's fair. It's good to have a line that you don't want to cross.
Very boring.
What is that line?
I imagine so. Although I would assume they don't live too long.
Yes, that would become shade another fish. Another.
Oh. Oh yeah, that'd be hell.
No, I try my best to defend it.
Well, sometimes you can only try.
How how was life at sea?
Fair enough. Is it too bold of me to ask you about the bandages?
It was nice, if I'm being honest.
Oh, these are
Nothing but the open ocean.
my last.
You got to choose where you wish to go. Where you got to sail, who you got to meet.
Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna praise you.
Like twins.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear.
Well, yes, like twins. You're just gonna keep. You're never gonna let me forget them, are you?
Coat.
Yes. I swear, there's something wrong with me today. Yes, because every other time you have brought up the twins before. Excuse me if I thought this time was going to be not any different.
I'm not. What are you implying? Goodness me, no.
He had usually drank more at this point.
Fair, you said as much.
That is
So
true.
we two have been tied together for a while.
Like how people
Imagine.
smoke some awful smelling substances. I don't know how they do it, but they just keep doing it.
As far back as I can remember. As difficult as that is.
Fair enough. There's degrees to things, you know. I mean, anything can ruin your insides if you do it in excessive forms, right?
Connection.
What if there's
Well, I just realized something. I can apologize.
Oh no,
I
no,
think it might in fact be
I need to
more
drink
rude
more.
than the door incident, but I haven't asked your name.
Because you lost me.
Oh, well, I believe that rudeness is twofold because I haven't asked yours either.
Us?
Your name?
I'm a depot.
You remember it better.
Alden. It's a pleasure, Depot.
Prima was
Came to the Kalypsia just for
my caretaker's shade. He was an old demon man, and well,
Good let me get out, you know, stretch the wings a bit.
he died well over 200 years ago now. And then
The arm, the ears, perhaps.
She stayed with me after that,
Fair enough.
I suppose.
Can't say that I know much about it.
Object caster.
So, did you know what you're going to be doing around here?
Coach Green caster.
I think right. Flying through a building, whether they have armor or not.
Interesting.
And what? No.
That flower shop.
Well, that's where the gun comes in. You know, you just have the gun out. The idea of training the Chicogriffs or making armor and weapons for the Chicogriffs to use.
What do you mean?
Fair enough.
Okay, that was always
said caster died.
Be a good idea.
When things are a bit more.
I don't know about having them crash through buildings.
Fair.
Why would you use them to do that?
Cannot go to our current caster.
Fair enough. I hear
This
that
object.
it's a big empty dead
Sky and the only buildings are on the Kalypsia.
Especially now.
That we
Well, when my caretaker died,
It's been wonderful. I should probably get back to
she
trying to find
won't tell me.
and thank you for taking me up on that offer.
Thank you for making the offer. I now come to you for the door.
Thank you. Alright. Have a good day.
Have a lovely day.
The old one? No.
The shade she had at the time was a dormant shade. Quiet. Requested they switch. They agreed. Only spoke that.
Either way, none of the buildings that went up would have ended up here.
They became object caster. I became
Okay, sure.
their shade.
That we know of.
Listen, I'm just saying, when we come across the upside down city, you're gonna eat your words.
I'm not saying there's not an upside down
Did
city.
not wish to.
We're able to hear quite once.
Only once. They responded.
It would be in the sky.
Never again.
Well, I guess if that is from that, then maybe we'll have buildings to hit. But like, what if? Okay.
If not for the response,
Like, what if the front door
would be stuck in grave.
I don't think they'd be normal, but what if they're like, no?
Did not want that.
You ever hear about the sky dwarves?
I've heard of dwarves flying up into the sky. Falling into the sky, rather.
Gravestone.
Turn into sky dwarves. They got like blue skin. Because, you know, you can't breathe in the air.
Very
They got blue
fortunate.
skin and like clouds.
Very rare. Such things. Do not remember ever
Yeah, the sky dwarves. I heard about
Very
them,
rare
but
indeed. It is why I usually keep it to myself.
survive.
impossible.
I hope not. Heard they eat people.
What happens to them? Fall into the sky and they turn into sky dwarves? It's like
they walk on the top.
I will enjoy it for as long as I can.
Are they okay?
I don't know. Never been to the top.
I don't really want to find out, but
I don't think anyone's been to the top. Can't breathe over there.
Like fall forever.
Perhaps.
It's like the ground, but up.
Dark room. No candle.
See, the sky here is in between. You got the underground, you got the surface, and the surface is like the middle. Whereas the underground goes down until you hit like all the lava and stuff. Like you can go up, and you just keep going up into the sky until you hit the top one.
If not for that rarity,
but farther because they don't got
I
an
would
underground.
not be with you.
So they just go up.
Probably would have died in Tortuga.
I never looked up and seen anything.
A shame would that be?
Well, like, you look in the distance really far away and they all look so small.
With the red on the top and a white tail with red again.
Yeah, they're like that.
She's wearing a blue shirt.
Maybe it'll be bigger and go higher.
Extra to use that luck.
I think it's probably pretty far.
Ow.
Have you seen her?
You ever seen a dwarf?
Yeah.
Sky dwarf? What are they? Sky
Yeah, they walk on the top. They got like blue skin,
No.
cloud hair.
That's okay, Hoppy. Thank you.
He didn't extinguish the candle.
I know, that'll be missed. Don't worry about it. I'm just kidding.
How rude.
But it's buildings a lot.
The
They were blended.
other red noble, whose name escapes me. With the shade.
No, we're on Kalypsia. My feet are on, but I'm not in a cloud.
Yeah, if you're on cloud, you'd be upside down.
Yeah. But what about when a cloud goes underneath of us?
That's probably a high cloud from, you know?
Oh, Fluffy.
Me, a
If
sky
you would
dwarf,
like, I
heard
could
they
show
eat
you those
people.
residencies.
Distracted by fluffy tail.
So we have.
Usual.
What? Like you fall into the sky and
Apparently so.
then want to eat people. You like go crazy or something. Yeah, it's like mind madness. You know? You let the mind long and you get real hungry and then you like eat. I'd probably go crazy if I fell into the sky. Yeah. Unless there is. I don't know and I don't want to find out.
Cut to the right, over there.
I'm-
Most of the promising locations I saw were in
I feel bad for saying this, but Finch looks yellow from this far back. Just a complete yellow blob in the back in front of a window.
Because like uses the balance and stuff. How do you know that it's a canary? The sky door their own boarding.
Yeah,
Don't be ridiculous, alright?
I would say he is.
Crazy, it's always the first thing you do when you see me.
Where are you going
I'm gonna get drink.
to work here?
Well,
Did you find a room yet?
we're part of adventures. Other than playing music, I probably won't.
Do you have to pay for the room yet? Oh, yeah.
Is there actually? Did not
I'm not sure where it's established, but I suppose there should be.
searching for that also.
Working out of the apothecary. No.
I imagine the title of
Apologies.
adventure is merely just people that offered their assistance to adventure out for the town hall. Hence the free room.
Could be in here, yeah.
It would also explain why the clinic is, oh,